Hello, I'm Martin Warwick. We are at the Small Cells World Summit 2014 in London's Docklands, and I'm talking with Shahar Peleg from Siklu. To start with, how are telcos leveraging their existing backhaul capabilities?
Well, as small cells comes around and the deployment of small cells going actually to street level, leveraging existing backhaul technologies at street level is a little hard. It just doesn't exist there. They do, however, leverage their backhaul technologies from the macro cell back into their network. Obviously, the small cells being deployed at street level need to offload their traffic back into their network. So your street level backhaul needs to offload the traffic to the macro cell backhaul. But that macro cell backhaul needs to be robust enough to support not only the last mile macro cell traffic, but also the forthcoming small cell traffic that will be added in the coming years.
We're seeing this massive increase in data traffic globally. What new solutions are being introduced to cope with that?
One of the main new technology in backhaul is millimeter wave backhaul technology, specifically the V-band or the 60 gig backhaul technology. 60 gigahertz is very well optimized for street level high capacity backhaul. 60 gig equipment can provide on one hand very high capacities. There's a large amount of spectrum available. On the other hand, being an unlicensed band, it allows you to design, vendors like Siklu, to design very, very small and compact backhaul equipment that can be installed practically invisibly on street level street furniture. It can also be done to be very easily be deployed and quickly in the street level environment.
And how can backhaul be used to increase speed and reliability to wireless customers?
Yes, actually that's a key point in street level backhaul. Backhaul from a capex, from a cost of equipment point of view, has to be low cost to support the mass deployment of small cells. But it also needs to be very low cost in terms of OpEx. Coming back to visit a site is very, very expensive. Hence, you need to have very reliable systems. And here, once again, 60 gigahertz has an advantage in the fact that you can do an all silicon-based radio, resulting in very reliable equipment. On top of that, you need to be able to provide a very reliable and consistent service to your customers. And here, once again, 60 gig V-band equipment, and we have proven that in numerous trials, including with operators here in the UK, that actually rain impact and even wind impact as the poles move is very, very low and even not existent. So with 60 gig, you could actually provide a very, very reliable performance, both from a system-wise, but also from a quality of experience to your users.
What do you think are the specific backhaul needs of small cells? And do you think that Wi-Fi can ever be a practical solution?
Small cells are introducing a new scenario in terms of installation. We're going down to street level. We're no longer installing in telco controlled environments. We have to do it very quickly, and the people with access to the street furniture are non-telco experts. And we don't want to get them to be telco experts. That will just induce further cost. So we need to make sure that in terms of operational costs, in terms of installations, we're able to provide all the necessary tools to allow the people with the access, with the non-telco expertise, to do the installations. If it means automatic alignment tools, like we have done, or zero-touch turn-off processes where all you need to do is just connect the units and all the software configuration is downloaded and done remotely. That is the only way you can scale up to the masses that we're talking about in small cells.
Shahar Peleg, thank you.
Thank you for having me.